Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, I'm good.
Is it your Christmas list?
No.
You're laughing again.
I smile a lot. I can't help it.
You know, when you smile, it makes people wonder what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always heard anyway.
Yep.
Lots of smiles to go around this holiday season.
I didn't turn everything off my computer and I have alerts going off right now. Hold on.
Here's Vickie, not prepared for our podcast.
Shut up.
We're recording, by the way.
I just, all right. Everything's turned off now. Sorry.
Everything?
I didn't read the email.
This is what I have to work with, folks, right here.
You're so rude.
Gitomer Certified Advisor Mitch Taylor.
And certified personality trainer Vickie Musni.
Today is episode 40 in Creating Connections podcast.
It is.
This is 40. I love that movie.
Yeah, I watched it before I turned 40. I probably should watch it again
It's a
since, but
great
yeah.
movie. Some of those scenes are just so true, it's not even funny,
Yeah, really.
which I think is hilarious. So today we are talking about something timely.
And we didn't even we coordinated well accidentally.
Yeah, totally. This was totally not planned. That I was wearing red today and Vickie was wearing green today
But we
because
do look very Christmassy.
we look very Christmassy, and that actually was going to be the theme of this podcast, which is creating connections around Christmas time. How do you connect with your customers, and how do you connect with your colleagues
And your staff.
and your staff?
We have a short time, but I want to try to hit all three if we can.
Okay, so let's touch base on customers first. Vickie, how do you connect with your customers at Christmas time?
I haven't decided what I'm going to do this year, but in the past, one of my favorites was I have a colleague that you may have met when you were in town, Bev from Weddings of the West, who does personalized wine labels.
Cool.
And from Wine Shop at Home. And so we've done that where we've ordered, a case of wine with our logo on it and a holiday greeting, and we've given that. And I've done that for clients as well as for colleagues that we enjoy working with.
Cool.
So sometimes I try to just find another vendor that I like working with. Like I've ordered boxes of mini cupcakes before and delivered those to people. But I don't know if I just want to do cards. If I do, I think I would want to do like a super personalized card though. And I would probably take like a picture of us at their wedding and put it into a card and then actually write by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know.
For us, it's a little challenging when you have
You have a bigger volume than we do.
Yeah, and so that makes it tough to go out there and drop that kind of money. Not to be Scrooge or anything, but the reality is it becomes tough. And then the other reality is that sometimes couples move literally right after their event, so you may not always have an updated address. That's one of our questions on our planning forms: is what is your address after the wedding? So if you're not asking that question, that's a good question to ask.
That is good. Good little side tip.
We do ask that question, but sometimes it gets missed, lost in the shuffle, whatever the case may be, and then you don't want to send a $30 bottle of wine and then it gets returned to sender, or it just lost in the mail forever, and you see it next July or something.
Yeah, and that's not something I've ever done for every client. I've done it for a few select ones, and then a couple of specific venue managers and photographers that I really enjoy working with.
Yeah.
But usually I've hand delivered those.
Okay, so that's customers, and we've done that in the past with select customers. We've chosen different things, or iTunes gift card. There's different things you can do for customers depending on what their tastes are and things like that.
Okay, still on customers, do you know who it is that does like a dinner party for all their past clients? Somebody I've met does like a pizza party or something where they invite everybody from that year.
That's a good idea.
I wish I could remember who it was. If you know, tell me, please.
I don't. And if you're that
Yeah, no.
person, comment below.
Yes, let us know. Because
That's a
that's
good
not my
idea.
idea, but that sounds like super fun.
The pizza party idea is a good idea. Then it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, but
Yeah, and it's
yet
just come and hang out and have dinner, and
that's a
I
good
don't
idea.
know. I just different, and I don't know. Sounds
Good
fun.
idea. All
Yeah,
right.
mine.
So colleagues, what do you do for your colleagues?
I seriously, I think I wanted to talk about this because I don't know what I'm doing. I have made no decisions about this Christmas yet.
So really, this podcast is all about Vickie. That's what it's all about. She's trying to
That's
get
why she put me
ideas.
in charge of the topic for today, so I wanted to pick a topic that I actually needed to talk about.
Wow.
Um, no, sometimes like I just try to find somebody. Like I said, if I met this new bakery in town that was starting to do cupcakes, and I would order stuff and take that to the other people. But I haven't really had time. We've been traveling so much, and then I had that little unexpected trip a couple days ago that I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't planning on taking. This is the first time I really started thinking about Christmas because I came home from that trip and my daughter had set up my whole house for Christmas.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
super.
I've done personalized gifts before for different banquet managers where we've
Mhm.
got them a bottle of alcohol or rounds of golf or something
I like
along those
that.
lines, which is I think
So
it's
you base it upon who you know and what you know about them.
yes.
Hmm.
So we've done that for local venue managers. I really like the idea, the winery idea. We have a local winery here that I may just hit up, and it's funny because today our local chamber of commerce, if you notice my Facebook page, our local chamber of commerce is encouraging people to buy local
Hmm.
with the hashtag Delta Shop Local because we're in Delta County, and they basically sent out a flyer with a wish list where you could check off different items of local participating area businesses or
Oh,
write in your own with a checkbox and write it in kind of thing of what business and what item you'd like for that business. And then if you share it on social media with the hashtag Delta Shop Local, then you're also entered to win a $100 gift certificate to the Chamber of Commerce that you can redeem at any
nice.
participating business for the Chamber. So kind of a different way to involve area businesses, encourage to shop local. And so I'll be looking to hopefully purchase our items that we're going to do for giveaways to local area wedding pros. We're going to do it locally through the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, I like it.
Good idea. So that's colleagues. And now, what are we going to
Do you
do?
do a staff party every year?
We do. We
Yeah.
do. We actually don't do a party per se. It's more like a dinner and then hang out. It, of course,
Hmm.
depends on the staff that year and who's of age maybe or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We've done karaoke in the past. We've done bowling in the past.
Oh, fun.
We've done just hang out at the local casino in the past, which is probably what we're doing this year. I think is what we're planning on doing. I've already made reservations for the steak and seafood restaurant
Oh,
at our
cool.
local casino. We do invite spouses as well. So it is the employee, the staff member, the team member, and their
Nice.
spouse.
Okay, cool.
That's something I learned from Mike Walter, and I think it is absolutely crucial. You want to make sure that your employee's spouse is happy where they work too.
Amen. That is so true.
It's kind of a big deal.
It
And
reminds
if
me of a conversation we were having a little while ago about a
yeah,
contract job that my husband
right,
used to have that I
exactly.
hated.
Well, exactly. So if your employee spouse or a significant other or boyfriend,
Hmm.
girlfriend, whatever, if they see the company taking care of them well, if they see the company um, giving them a bonus, if they see
Yeah.
them buying meals, then that
And
shows
just
that
caring about
right,
them as people
exactly,
too, and honoring that relationship and saying, hey, I get that this is important. We want to include you in our extended
right.
business family.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's important personally. I do. It's something that I don't know if everyone does that or not, but
Yeah, I don't know. My situation with our staff is different because I've got really young college age kids
Yeah.
and none of them happen to be married but I've got one couple that's dating that's on my staff. But yeah.
Ah. So
It was like that before we hired. I don't. Yeah.
you have 2 team members that are dating each other.
Yes.
Okay. That's an interesting dynamic, and that's the subject for a different podcast.
Yes, it's for another day.
But I could go on about that too.
I know. I've read your employee handbook before.
Yeah, because I've been there. Yeah. So, what are you doing for your staff?
I don't know.
All right, I forgot. I'm sorry. This whole podcast is to figure out what's Vickie's going to do for her clients, colleagues, and.
I mean, we always, whenever we have our meetings, we always try to have some element of fun, where we
Sure.
provide dinner, we have the meeting part, and then we've done, I don't know, just random stuff like we ping pong tournaments, pinball. We've set up the big screen and projector and had Mario Kart races.
Cool.
And but I want to do something, I don't know, a little bit different, something somewhere else, and. I don't know. I've still got a little bit of time to figure it out. Just not much.
Our company holiday party is scheduled for next Thursday, so we're already set for that. I think you need to get it scheduled, or you do it as a kickoff to the new year, and you could push it as that if you wanted to as well. Another option, another idea.
Yeah, that has crossed my mind.
Because the holidays get super busy for everybody, and if you don't do it soon, if you don't have your holiday party, I would say within the next 7 days of you watching this podcast, you're gonna run into a problem of everyone's too busy, travel, other parties, whatever the case may be. So.
Well, I think that's part of the trick is making them feel valued and appreciated, and not making it feel like one more thing I have to go to. So.
Absolutely, it's so important to make sure they feel valued and appreciated. Our staff gets reviews right around the same time as the holiday party. So they know what they're going to need to work on for the future. They know where they're at, pay scale. They know if they're getting a raise or not. They'll know if they get a bonus or not at the holiday party. I have a unique way of doing bonuses.
Let's hear.
Well, I don't know. It's just something I started from the very beginning. And I pretty much said that your longevity with the company determines your bonus. It's $100 a year.
I like it.
It's just something simple. It's not tied to profit or anything like that. It's just an extra thank you that we give out at the end of the year to our staff for faithfulness.
I like it.
And not saying it's right or wrong. It's just what we kind of adopted and what we ran with. I could be open to different ideas, but yeah.
I like it.
That's where we're at. So that is Creating Connections Podcast Episode 40, the Christmas edition.
Thanks for sharing your ideas.
Yeah, I'm glad I could give you all the ideas that you need to build upon your connections for clients, colleagues, and coworkers this holiday season. Check us out upcoming in Tampa. I'll be presenting in Tampa coming up, Sales for Event Pros, in January 24th. I believe not 24th, January 25th, excuse me.
25th.
Yeah, January 25th in Tampa for their ADJA chapter. We'll also be in Phoenix, I believe. Is that correct, Vickie?
Yes, the 9th and the 11th.
9th and 11th, you catch Vickie in Phoenix. And then Mobile Beat Las Vegas is coming up, the granddaddy of them all in regards to length of show in the industry. It's going to be a blast. We're definitely looking forward to being a part of that. Vickie has a workshop on Monday morning. Is that correct?
Yes, but yours is Sunday, isn't it?
Yep, I have a workshop on Sunday. So come from mine, stay for Vickie's, and enjoy the week-long festivities that is Mobile Beat Las Vegas. Get your tickets at mobilebeat.com. Thanks for seeing us on the podcast today. Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
We'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye-bye.